I think my back injury.
Okay.
My back injury troubled me a lot, and that continued for quite some time, almost 10 months or so. Though I played matches in between, but with lot of pain, lot of discomfort. For almost 3 to 4 months, I slept in my hotel rooms between my bed and the cupboard so that I could not roll onto my tummy. I had to rest my back completely, get my handbag and put couple of pillows inside the handbag and put those pillows under my knee so that the back would rest. Otherwise, back would constantly stay like this into spasm. So once I lifted my knees, the back would become flat and the back would rest. And that is exactly what the doctors had asked me to do. Taking painkillers as if there is no tomorrow, literally 3 painkillers a day. Before every session, I would take one painkiller and go and play. I pushed my body to the limit, and then I was also advised that I should undergo a surgery, a major surgery, which I was, back in the 90s, today with technology and multiple things happening around in medical field, back surgery is a big one, but not kind of the end of your career. But at that stage, I was kind of so worried. I thought, it could possibly be the end of my career. If the surgery goes bad, then I am struggling because I have suffered so much where while standing, I could not even go and touch my knees. I couldn't bend at all. If I had to sit in a chair like this, it wouldn't be longer than 2 or 3 minutes at a stretch. I had to keep changing my positions, and that was a nightmare. So possibly that, I would say.
In fact, if a diagram of a human body has to be drawn, and the number of injuries and the number of times that you suffered have to be probably marked on the diagram, I think it's the easiest lesson for a kid to understand what human.
Well, the number of injuries that I've had in my career, I'm also kind of 50% doctor. 50% knowledge is dangerous, though.
Have you ever taken your doctors out for a meal? They deserve it.
I meet doctor friends. And now the ones who've treated me, they're friends, and they've played a huge role in my life. All of them, the doctors, the physios, masseurs, they've all played a big role in my life. If they weren't around, then things would have been different, because they've traveled with me. They have spent a lot of time on me. It could be whatever time of the night. If I've called because I'm stressed, they have kind of spoken to me, calmed me down and said, don't worry, everything is on track. I'm an athlete. I want to get back in action as quickly as possible. And I used to get impatient. And there is no alternative to that. You have to be patient. You have to just allow your injury to heal. If it's going to take 6 weeks, you have to be patient for 6 weeks. I tried everything possible under the sun to cut that time short, to bring it down to 3 weeks. But sometimes it was not possible. There were occasions where I managed, and there were occasions where I pushed too much too soon, and there was a setback. So experience teaches you plenty of things in life. It teaches you how to manage when things are not going well. And I had my tennis elbow surgery, and in 2009-10, I had tennis elbow and golfer's elbow on my right arm. So you would have noticed that there was a period where I used to have bands on both my arms. So that happened actually at the beginning of the season. I remember somewhere in 2003-04 or so, Rahul Dravid had tennis elbow, but that was towards the end of the season. And then Rahul told me that for 3 months he didn't pick up a cricket bat. And when he started playing again, his injury had healed. But in my case, it happened at the start of the season. So I had to manage that and eventually got operated on the left one. But the right one, because of my experience with the earlier injury, I knew how to manage this one. And I managed, and luckily there was no surgery required.